taking this beautiful goat milk and turning it into these solid bars. Look at this. Do you guys go down memory lane when you see these photos? How many years ago was this?
That was 2009. This was our very first big soap order. That's our dining room table that we always talk about, and our hallway, and our friends, and our neighbors, all helping us wrap those first big orders of soap.
That's why we call all of our customers neighbors, because that's how our company grew. Neighbor by neighbor by neighbor, understanding the power of the goat milk, because you do really notice the difference in your skin after the very first use. And that's actually how it happened to us. You know, we were two New York City guys living and working in New York City. And I was a physician, Josh worked in advertising.
And we were driving in upstate New York one weekend, and we found a farm that we fell in love with called Beekman Farm, built in 1802. We took in a neighboring farmer who was losing his farm, and his 80 goats needed a place to live. So he came with his goats, and we started making goat milk soap with him. This is our farm you're seeing right there. It's actually strawberry season right now, and radish season. And we started making the goat milk soap and bath and body products. And it was, we started around our dining room table, and when we realized the difference that the goat milk made for our skin, for our neighbor's skin, that's how we grew, neighbor by neighbor by neighbor, talking about the power of goat milk.
And it started with this bar of soap, particularly the pure, completely fragrance-free, and we'll go through all the rest of the scents in a minute, but you will notice the difference the very first time you use it. And because this was a bonus presentation, we weren't even supposed to be here this weekend. We brought the lowest price we have ever offered on the 4-piece set.
You guys, I mean, these are huge 9-ounce bars. They're triple milled, they're solid. Look, I opened one up. This is the honey and oats, which is one of my favorites. This actually has that colloidal oatmeal, so it helps kind of scrub and exfoliate while you use it. But these are solid bars, and one of these, anywhere you go here at HSN, at the Mercantile as well, this is a $15 full 9-ounce bar of soap times 4. This is a $60 value today that you are getting for $11 and change using flex payments. And yes, we do have all the different fragrances, which again, clean beauty. So it is not a chemical, perfumey, synthetic type of fragrance. When we say, for instance, the vanilla, it is true, actual vanilla. So keep that in mind as we go through the fragrances here. Extracts, botanicals, it's absolutely beautiful. So guys, do we want to go through everything? I've got them all labeled here, or do you want to walk through and I'll point?
If you point, we'll talk through them. So, because there's a lot. So we're starting with that oak moss. That's oak moss, amber, vetiver, very gender neutral. Remember, you're getting 4 bars over 2 pounds of soap. Then we have the Arcadia, that beautiful woodland floral scent. Then we have the Summer Glow. It's a beautiful citrus and sweet cream scent. Then the honey grapefruit, my favorite, a beautiful morning pick-me-up. Then the vanilla you were just talking about, with that real Madagascar vanilla bean, truly warming. Then we've got the Pure, the bar that started it all, completely unscented, fragrance-free.
Then we've got the Honey Orange Blossom from the mock orange flower and the peony. It kind of smells like a creamsicle. And then my favorite, the Honey Oats, which is the doctor's pick, is that it does have that colloidal oatmeal, which is so soothing, but also gently exfoliates. So if you want an exfoliating bar, pick that one up. Then we've got the Fresh Air, which has lemon verbena, kind of smells like fresh cut grass and laundry on the line. Oh, and then we have Into the Woods. So if you like a really woodsy, warm scent, you're gonna love Into the Woods. And then our Aloe Bar, which is After the Sun. It's great to use if you've gotten just a little bit too much sun during the day, and you know we all do that this time of year. And then the Sweetgrass, rosemary, and mint essential oil.
Then dropping down, we've got the Voluptuous Fig, our super sensuous ripe fig scent. Then we've got the Dave's Forth, which is, we call it our English library scent. Yes. Guys love this.
So good.
Then the Covent Garden, which is a real mysterious floral. It's like a nighttime floral.
And then you can get 4 bars of that famous Ylang Ylang and Tuberose. That's a lot of sexy.
And then finally, the Honey Apricot, exclusive to HSN, that spa scent, the Honey Apricot Green Tea.
And now, then Michelle, we do, I was just gonna say, there is one more option where we have the duo here, where you can get 2 of the Vanilla Absolute with 2 of the Honey and Oat, so that's a nice mix.
Which is a great place to start. If you are a new Beekman neighbor and you haven't tried it yet, that's a great combo kit to start with.
And how do you become a Beekman neighbor, and why do you want to become one? Because you will notice the difference in your skin the very first time you use this bar of soap. Now, if you usually go to the grocery store, the drugstore, the big box store, and you either buy 5 bars of soap for $10, or maybe buy a bottle of bottle wash, all of which can be full of chemicals. The reason bar soap got a bad rap over the last 20 years is because the beauty industry started extracting the glycerin from the bars of soap to use in other cosmetic products, and then they replaced the glycerin, which is the natural formation in the soap making process, with the cheapest filler substance they could find, which was waste products from the petroleum industry.
So of course we don't do that. We use the pure goat milk, the pure natural botanical ingredients, the shea butter, all those things that are great for your skin, that hydrate, moisturize, and nourish. That's the difference. There's no reason you should go into the shower and have your skin feel worse coming out than it did going in.
That's right, and those petroleum byproducts are what makes your skin dry out. So if you're someone who has underlying skin issues, and maybe your whole life, maybe you're 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 years old, and your whole life you just thought, I have bad skin, that's just who I am, it's just my skin. It could have always been how you've been cleansing your skin.
This is true.
Wouldn't you want to take a bath in this right now? Look at that.
Well,
cleanse your skin.
Oh my gosh, that looks so decadent. I just started and I'm already getting pretty good bubbles here too. You guys, the reviews too, by the way, I love reading the reviews and seeing how many people you've helped in so many different ways. People just talking about how much better their skin looks and feels. If you want to experience this, or if you're ready to stock up, that's kind of the theme of the 2 hours tonight, is stock up for summertime. This is the best value ever. I mean, these are $15 bars of soap. And if you don't believe me, I can tell you right now on our own website, just one of these is $15. It's the full 9 ounce. There it is right there. It's a customer pick at that price. You could pick it up right now at that price if you'd like to. But I highly recommend you get our 4-pack for $34. So it's like purchasing 2 and receiving 4, essentially. And we have all the different fragrances available. You're going to feel amazing while you use this. Even our producer, Rocky, he said, okay, don't ask me anything in the next couple of minutes. I'm ordering this right now. Because I will say a couple of our fragrances are getting lower in quantity. Like I do know that Covent Garden and Dave's Forth tends to be one of the ones that sells out pretty quickly as well. By the way, we do have AutoShip also, which is such a smart way to shop. That's how you actually lock in this sale price for the foreseeable future. And you can cancel AutoShip anytime you want. But what it does is it lets you customize how often you receive this. And little known fact, you can pause it, you can change the shipping address. Like I could change it to go to my mom and then the next time have it come back to me again. It is a really smart way to shop and lock in that pricing. And guys, I think you notice it in your skin, obviously, but one of the strange things I noticed right away was I didn't have that weird ring around the tub. I didn't have that slimy mess around the soap. It was really interesting to see how this soap behaves, even when it's not on your body.
Right. Yeah, that's right, and that really goes back to the fact that we don't use any of petroleum in our soap bars, and that petroleum can dry out the skin. And so petroleum, that's what causes the soap scum ring around your tub. That's what makes your bar of soap get so mushy when it's sitting in the dish. But when you only use Beekman in your shower, if you're doing Beekman head to toe, you will not have soap scum ring, and your bar of soap stays solid all the way down to the very last sliver. It never gets mushy.
Get that slimy sliver at the end, and that's because it's the triple-milled process. So you're getting, with this 4 bars, that's over 2 pounds of soap. And people say it lasts up to 2 months. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, possibly 8 months of your soap supply. And I love what you were saying about the AutoShip, because as we said, this is the best value we've offered on the 4-pack of soaps ever. So if you lock in the AutoShip, it's basically like you keep this offer going.
Well,
and Michelle, don't you just feel like, we're all at this stage in the year where we're like, we all just need a fresh start. Like we just want to have a fresh start.
Yes.
And maybe you're someone who's like, my skin is okay. I don't need to try something new. If you just like, I need a fresh start. This is a great way to have a fresh start, the best value we've ever offered on the soap. And the reason we wanted to offer this great deal, 4 bars of soap for $34, is because we know that once you use the Beekman bar of soap, you'll want to become Beekman head to toe.
That's right.
You'll want to use the shampoo, you want to use the facial skincare, you'll want to use it all over your body. The goat milk makes that much difference.
And by the way, we love hearing from the neighbors. Josh and Brent love hearing from you. If you're at home watching right now and you've got a moment and you want to call us and say hello, tell us your experience. If you have questions, we always love to hear from you. You can give us a call. Our testimonial line is open and ready. to talk about that goat milk difference, because it really is a significant one. And if you think about it, this is a purchase you make that you will use every single day. It's such a smart investment. You're showering anyway. Do you get out of the shower though and feel like your skin is 2 sizes too small? Do you feel like you have to run and grab your lotion and put it on because your skin is so dry, right? Are you just, like we said, wanting a fresh change for the summertime, and maybe you want to try the beautiful sweetgrass or fig leaf or Arcadia? There's never been a better time. This is the best value. This is so decadent, you can't even see the bar of soap under the suds. I mean, this is why we shave with this. You can take a tub with this. I mean, look at these bubbles. You can wash your hair with it. It's absolutely beautiful. And when you see how hydrated your skin is, especially in the summer, this is when we're in the sun, we're in the pool, we're at the beach, we're not really treating our skin the best as we should. So this is a really easy way to help give it a little extra TLC. So these are all the fragrances we have. We've got oak moss, sweetgrass, and fig leaf. We have Arcadia, After the Sun, and Dave's Forth. We have Summer Glow, Into the Woods, Covent Garden, Honeyed Grapefruit, and Fresh Air, Vanilla Absolute, Pure, Honey and Orange Blossom, Honey and Oat Scrub, and then down in the front, Ylang Ylang and Tuberose, and the Apricot and Honey Tea. And then over here's your variety pack. You get 2 Vanilla Absolute and 2 Honey and Oats. So you choose. Last call on vanilla, last call on oak moss. I told you some of these getting very limited. We've never done a value like this. These are $15 each on their own. It's a $60 value today that you get to experience for about half off. And there it is, you guys, customer pick even at full price, because it's worth it. It's worth it when you start to see and feel better about your skin.
That's right, and it really does come down to that goat milk difference. Goat milk has the same pH as your own skin, so it doesn't disturb the acid mantle of your skin, and that makes all the difference. And you'll hear, when neighbors start calling in tonight, you'll hear in their voice how the goat milk has made a difference in their skin. And just look, you know, I didn't eat dinner before we came out here, and just looking at the suds is making me so hungry.
I'm going to skip and go right to dessert. Bring me some strawberries.
Look at
Look
that.
at this.
Oh my goodness. Was your bath like this tonight? Well, it should be.
Oh my goodness, so good, you guys. We got to wrap it up. They're moving me along already. We're getting pretty busy. I do want to recommend, if you're waiting on hold, we don't want you to be frustrated. We're doing our best, but the best thing you can do is go to hsn.com or use our free app and get your orders in that way. You just type that item number in, 082013 in the search bar. It'll pop up. You can pick all the fragrances. You can watch a video on it. You can drop it in your cart and check out in no time. So I highly